Everyone smiles in the high-stakes room. A hidden memo slips past your guard. You heard every single word clearly. Yet the true intention vanishes completely. Advanced learners walk right into this trap. Perfect grammar cannot save you here. Crisp pronunciation hides a deeper failure. You are missing the hidden pragmatic architecture. Survival demands reading between the dark lines. Stop listening to what people actually say. Start decoding what they desperately try hiding. Pragmatics governs the hidden rules of power. Context dictates meaning in the shadows. Only half of communication lives in words. The rest thrives in chilling subtext. Your supervisor reviews your proposal in silence. They look up and speak softly. "That is an interesting proposal," they whisper. To a beginner, this sounds like praise. In reality, it is total rejection. A polite shield masking absolute professional destruction. You smile and thank them too soon. You have just humiliated yourself without knowing. Native speakers weaponize politeness to manage friction. Welcome to the world of polite aggression. Executives never shout when they disagree. They wrap rejections in soft syntactic hedges. Have we fully considered long-term risks? To the untrained ear, it sounds open. To the elite, it is a complete veto. Modal verbs control the psychological battlefield. Could, might, and should create lethal distance. We could perhaps look into that later. It is a gentle execution of your project. You wait for execution that never comes. Blank stares greet your eager follow-up. Indirect communication protects fragile corporate egos. Direct criticism triggers immediate social panic. Defensive pragmatics rule the Anglo-American boardroom. Negotiations stall in a heavy, suffocating silence. Understatements become psychological weapons of war. That is not entirely unrealistic, they murmur. Beginners panic at the negative particle. Experts recognize cautious double negative praise. Fear makes you drop your prices blindly. Pragmatic failure strikes without any warning. Sociopragmatic traps shatter cross-cultural boundaries instantly. Crossing invisible social lines invites silent exile. Pragma-linguistic errors turn requests into dictatorships. "Send me the report now" sounds harsh. Softening formulas disguise the exact same demand. "Would you mind forwarding that report?" The hostile command becomes a collaborative illusion. This separates mid-level workers from executives. Tonal inflection inverts positive words into threats. Consider the dangerous word brilliant. Warm cadence signals genuine excitement and approval. Flat cadence and tight jaws mean disaster. Dictionary definitions leave you blind in battle. Monitor facial micro-expressions alongside acoustic profiles. Does their cold smile reach their eyes? Are their shoulders tightening as you speak? Physical cues expose the lie of words. Institutional hierarchies operate on strict silent rules. Power in global firms scales inversely with volume. The most dangerous person listens in silence. They observe junior staff tear each other apart. When they finally speak, their words fracture. Measured, concise ambiguity leaves room for interpretation. You demand a direct yes or no. They offer a calculated, impenetrable hedge. We are monitoring the situation closely. Translation: we watch you sink alone. Corporate subtext protects you from catastrophic misalignments. Deploy the pragmatic decoding matrix in real time. Step 1. Hunt mismatches between words and context. No rush on this, masks a dawn deadline. Context always overrides literal semantic definitions. Step 2. Weigh the syntactic structure carefully. Excessive passive voice signals deep corporate anxiety. Blame shifting hides behind distancing language frameworks. Step 3. Map the invisible power differentials. Superordinates soften commands to maintain fragile harmony. Subordinates wrap deference in thick protective layers. Institutional power dictates every tactical pragmatic choice. Step 4. Cross-reference individual historical behavioral baselines. Some leaders crave directness, others wrap in silk. Knowing their baseline prevents your total misinterpretation. Let us walk through a live corporate ambush. Budget overruns spark an immediate executive interrogation. You present your careful justification with pride. Your boss leans back slowly, crossing arms. That is certainly one way to look at it. Amateurs hear a polite acknowledgement of perspective. Experts recognize the ultimate corporate warning shot. Translation: your logic is dangerously flawed. Doubling down now destroys your career permanently. Pivot gracefully to disarm the tension instantly. What blind spots am I missing here? Emotional intelligence rescues the failing professional interaction. Creative presentations face the ultimate passive-aggressive test. Your director reviews the slides in silence. You clearly put work into aesthetic design. Notice what they deliberately refuse to praise. Content, data, and strategy remain entirely unmentioned. Aesthetic compliments mask total strategic failure. Pretty slides cannot save a hollow core. Cross-cultural minefields complicate global team dynamics daily. English serves as the weaponized lingua franca. Billions clash across invisible pragmatic software divides. Dutch directness looks like sheer aggression to Britons. British indirectness looks like insincere cowardice to Americans. You must transform into a linguistic chameleon. Calibrate your pragmatic output to cultural software. Low-context cultures demand absolute structural clarity. High-context cultures require heavy mitigation and softeners. Situational fluency separates functional speakers from strategists. Linguistic perfectionism creates a fatal psychological prison. You crave black and white mathematical grammar rules. Pragmatic shatters your comforting illusion of certainty. Human communication is messy, fluid, and dark. Embrace ambiguity as the core feature of language. Stop hunting for a rigid social rulebook. Train your intuitive pattern recognition through intense exposure. Watch unscripted debates reveal the hidden power struggle. Observe how masters yield and seize floors. Notice how they weaponize polite disagreements skillfully. Literal meaning is only half the battle. Master modal verbs and syntactic corporate hedges. Dodge sociopragmatic landmines with razor-sharp precision. Adapt your style dynamically across global cultural borders. Most learners will nod and forget everything. They return to literal translation and fail. Do not become another casualty of literalism. Read between the brutal lines of corporate power. Command the room with calculated, silent confidence. Claim your ultimate C2 executive communication mastery. The hidden architecture surrounds you right now. Decode the subtext before it decodes you. The room grows colder as intentions shift. Every pause carries a hidden weight. Silence is never empty in high-level rooms. It is a calculated test of endurance. Subscribe to Concord Black for elite executive frameworks. Keep your tactical awareness elevated and razor-sharp. The architecture of elite communication is fully unlocked.